In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create and post a poll in Microsoft Teams. Whether you're gauging feedback from your team, making a decision as a group, or simply gathering opinions on a topic, using polls in Teams is an incredibly efficient way to collect data quickly. Let's dive into the step-by-step process to help you set up your poll effortlessly. First, open Microsoft Teams and navigate to the chat or channel where you wish to post your poll. This could be any team you're part of, or even a private chat with colleagues. Once there, look for the Message Compose box at the bottom of your screen. This is where you'll typically type out messages, but today we'll be doing something a bit different. To access the poll functionality, direct your attention to the More options, usually represented by an ellipsis or 3 dots, in the Message Compose box. Alternatively, you might see an Apps or Extensions icon. Clicking either of these will reveal additional tools at your disposal. From the list that appears, select Polls. If you don't see Polls as an option, don't worry. You can use Microsoft Forms instead, which offers similar capabilities for creating surveys. With your poll tool open, it's time to create your question. Think of this as the centerpiece of your poll, a clear and concise query that will elicit the information you need. Alongside the question, you'll need to provide at least 2 possible answers. These should be direct and relevant to the question, ensuring clarity for your respondents. Now, there are a few additional options to consider, which can enhance the utility of your poll. You might decide to enable multiple selections. This feature allows respondents to choose more than one option if the question warrants such flexibility. For instance, if you're polling about preferred meeting times and there are several slots that work for someone, multiple selections would be quite beneficial. Furthermore, consider how you want to handle the anonymity of responses. You have the choice to collect responses anonymously, which can encourage honest feedback, or record the names of those who answer, which might be useful for accountability purposes. Before finalizing your poll, you can click on Preview. This step, while optional, is a good practice as it lets you see exactly how the poll will look once posted. It's always best to double-check and make sure everything appears as intended. When you're satisfied with the setup, go ahead and click Send. Your poll will now be live in the chat or channel, ready for participants to cast their votes. To monitor the outcomes, simply click the More Options button on the poll card itself. Here, you'll find various tools for viewing responses and even exporting the data for further analysis if needed. And there you have it, a straightforward way to create and manage polls in Microsoft Teams, making your collaborative efforts more interactive and engaging. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this tutorial helpful.